yeah, start streaming, and then you also have to click start, or it'll go live when that pops up. Oh, unless it's already streaming. It
Oh,
didn't happen last time I did that. That's why I was talking to myself. But let me go double check. Uh, yep, it says you're going live.
this is we're live?
Yep, we're good.
Nice. All right.
Oh shit.
Oh, everyone.
Well, welcome to the finale of week 3. We have two winless teams hungry for their first win. Artemis with the Twin Leaf Titans and our opposing team, the Potsworth Pelipers. So, Potswick Pelipers. I always mispronounce that. We got two interesting teams here. It looks like we got a Trick Room team and someone who wants to counter Trick Room. What do you guys see on the field so far?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But like also the thing is also on the post-week Pelipper side, like there are some slow mons, like there's slow mons on both sides, so like it's not even clear who will advantage of the trick room more.
Well, yeah,
That's
and
the
it
thing. But
looks
like,
like Potswick is kind of anticipating Trick Room being set, and they're gonna kind of either switch in their Rhyperior or their Sylveon, whichever like serves the purpose for the moment.
yeah. Also the Sinistra is looking really good in this matchup. Like, what really is good into Sinistra here from Artemis' side? Like, I think Sinistra can just run away with the game in some cases,
I
especially with
mean,
strengths up onto the Araquanid.
a Weather Ball from Meganium could be potentially disastrous for Sinister, especially if it gets caught in a switch or something like that. If he anticipates a switch. But one thing to kind of note here is that in our league we don't allow baton pass, and the Sparta is kind of an interesting piece here because it obviously wants to sit there and get its speed boost and everything, but it can't pass that boost to anything. So it would be kind of interesting to see it kind of get maybe like a Lumina Crash on something and maybe pick up a KO on a Water Spout next to Blastoise that maybe a lower HP Blastoise wouldn't pick up. But
Yeah,
Hey Dakota, can
yeah.
you look at your DMs?
Oh, okay.
PCR, if you want to keep talking.
yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay.
You're not
Uh,
recording any
but yeah,
footage.
no,
Like
like,
this, the game could be going for all we know. It's frozen on your
oh,
actual
Oh,
stream.
that's not the best thing ever.
You have
Then,
to open up the
uh,
actual thing.
oh, they're okay. I think we're
Yeah,
good now, though.
yeah.
Yeah, the bones are moving. The bones are moving.
I don't see this.
Yep. And now you just can
We're
go
good
back
to
to
go.
OBS and it should record it. It's when you switch to another tab.
Ah, I see. Oh, okay. We just need to stay here then.
Yeah, just
Okay,
stay where you are.
we're
No
good to go
worries.
down then. But yeah, like there's a way to kill the Sinistcha as you were saying with the weather ball. Yeah, that's true. Also, yeah, the Lumina Crush plus Water Spout is a thing I already saw because I think they tried to do it against me in week 1, but it didn't work out for them, thankfully. And also the Rhyperior is looking good in some ways here, but not great actually, because like it has good rock type moves to throw into the Araquanid too. Because that's the biggest damage dealer him and the Meganium. They are the two biggest damage dealers on Artemis side, but like, oof, I'm curious also about the Ditto. The Ditto is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, no, I do
Uh,
like.
can I can I go ahead and insert myself here?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you got for us?
Go.
I got a couple opinions on this team. I was looking at it a little bit before the stream started, of course, because I like to do a little bit of prep. But I think it's an interesting matchup because we've got the Twin Leaf Titans here with Meganium, and it kind of hits really well into a lot of this Pelipper's team. Just with the combination of grass and fire coverage, it's hitting into Blastoise, it's hitting into Sinistcha really nicely, and everything else it's hitting pretty neutral. And that Rhyperior, it's getting hit by a lot of stab solar beams. So
I
that's going
think
to be a big issue.
I think a mon that is going to be an issue for Artemis is going to be the Sylveon, though. I mean, there's not really anything that I can see that is going to hit him for super effective that I can think of
Yeah,
right away. So he's just going to have to muscle through that Sylveon, I think.
I think one of Artemis's biggest strengths in this matchup actually is the fact that he has so much neutral coverage into this entire Pelipper's team. So it's just going to be a matter of pushing that damage out as soon as he gets on the field as early as possible to kind of set up his win cons for late game in Meganium and I'm assuming Araquanid as well.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
Araquanid being a major contributor, especially having wide guard. It could potentially be blocking some water spouts or maybe some rock slides or heat waves, hyper voice. There's a lot of spread moves that Machagacha even. There's a lot of spread moves that are on the opposing teams. I mean, you might even see I see like two psychic types on the field too. So I mean, there's a lot of spread moves that could be going around on this team that could be potentially blocked by that wide guard.
1000%. If I can move over to the Pelipers real quick, there's a couple of techs I am very excited to see if they come out here, just because it's so interesting. Obviously, you have Blastoise. We've seen it want to spam that water spout. I'm pretty sure y'all have already mentioned it. But this is Spathra is the one I wanted to talk about because it gets speed boost, right? It gets hypnosis. It's a good support mon, but also, did you know it gets rain dance?
That's
That
actually
sets up a really good multiplier for this actual Blastoise matchup just because of that rain. And if he wants to go crazy with some shenanigans, maybe he gets it off, maybe he doesn't. He can skill swap that speed boost as well onto the Blastoise, I believe. So that's another interesting tech I wanted to look out for. Other mons that I was thinking could do some heavy lifting here for the Pelipers is a Rhyperior in Trick Room. I think goes pretty hard, especially for the Requinin matchup. But generally, Rhyperior is just not a great bring when you're playing against two grass types.
I think Rhyperior actually does have some good coverage into this team though. I think that he's anticipating the trick room and he'll probably be going first with that Rhyperior. So he's at least got speed advantage if trick room does get set. And I think that's kind of the point of Rhyperior this week. It's not necessarily what is it hitting, but like what is it hitting first, right? And if it's dropping rock slides in trick room first before anyone else is moving, you always see some flinch chances and things like that. So I think that it's more of just
Mhm.
a positioning mon, if anything.
Yeah, I think another mon I'm keeping a big eye out. I know you already mentioned Sylveon, but I really am keeping an eye out for Delphox just because I think this is going to be the Pelipper's kind of like wink on to kind of close out the game because it takes care of both Gourgeist and Meganium pretty well, and it kind of hits into not Araquanid really well, but everything else pretty neutrally.
I mean, it could
And
still
it's
hit
a
Araquanid with a neutral
it's
psychic type that's fast. I mean,
yeah,
it's
it
definitely
is
a
no
good cleaning.
slouch on
It's definitely a
offense.
good cleaning mon.
I think that's enough for my analysis, though. I'm gonna go ahead and let you and PCR take over for the rest of the stream.
PCR, what are your two mons that you want to see come out for the Twin Leaf Titans?
Uh, Araquanid for sure, and I want to see how the Ditto gets played, because like depending on who you got for the copy, like it can go really well. Like for example, I think a copy onto the Sinistra can go really well into Lot Speech Team. Like you see Lot Speech Team, and aside from uh, the name, I forgot the name. What the fire psychic type?
Delphox.
Oh my
Delphox.
god, the Delphox. Yeah. Aside from the Delphox, like there's not much that can just hit it for a lot of damage. The Sinistra, so yeah, that one, that's the two mons on the Twilight side I wanna see.
Yeah, the Ditto is going to be very interesting because I mean, obviously it could come in and copy the Mega, but I actually kind of want to see it come in and copy the Esparta. If the Sparta starts running away with maybe some Calm Minds or some speed boosts and everything like that, you see a Ditto swap in and steal all those boosts from it. It could be kind of scary, but it keeps the Esparta in check a little bit. You don't want the Esparta getting too many boosts up because then you might be handing that off to a Ditto.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't consider the part where he can just copy it. That's true. Yeah, if I have to give you two mons on the other side, I mean, I have to say the Sinistra, obviously. And I mean, I kind of have to agree with you on the Sylveon. Like, the Sylveon can do a lot here, especially if it's equipped with a Trot Spray or something like that. But yeah, also yeah, those are the two mons I'm gonna look at, especially.
Well, I'm definitely ready to watch this battle go down. I don't know
Yeah,
if we
I
can
am
reach out
too.
to
I
our component.
think if let's see if we're ready to go. Uh, I'll just
Yeah,
text
if
them.
you
I'll
don't
do
mind
it.
reaching out to
Yep.
them.
You know, I think this is a fun matchup actually. I'm excited to see one of these teams get a win today. How about you?
Well, I mean, I was about to say that is that both these teams are looking for their first win, and I think that it's really important that whoever gets this win kind of takes that momentum and continues on with it.
We will see
Yeah.
Araquanid and Oranguru come out here, along with that Espathra and the Delphox for the Pelipers.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Do
so
you
in here, like we
see?
see already the Spatra come out in the lead, and
Well,
I'm really curious now
this is interesting
the
because
Araquanid.
you see two psychic types on the field, but you also see you actually see three psychic types if you want to count the
Yeah.
Oranguru on the other side. All right, we see Blastoise replace the Delphox, which I think is probably a
Ooh,
good move.
setting up for a big
Ooh, that liquidation
water spout the
still
next turn, but no water spout
liquidation still
coming, and
does a
actually quite
lot.
the opposite. Yeah, because that's resisted. That's the damage. It's life
It's
orb, yes, but still that's a big damage.
right. Well, you got to consider the water bubble as well. Its ability.
Yeah, and now
Oranguru can
you can
threaten with. He can
probably
threaten a what's it called he can attack
instruct.
twice. Yeah, instruct. Thank you.
Yep,
So we see the leech life
and
first. Let's see if the instruct does come out because weak. Yeah. Oh, he taunts.
oh, that's even
Wow,
better.
even better. Yeah,
That's
honestly,
even
because
better.
now the Sinister is not able to reverse the Trick Room. It
Yeah,
is
and now you can
threatening.
do two liquidations.
It does threaten with the Matcha Gotcha, although it is going to be neutral with the bug typing from the Araquanid having bug water.
Yeah, but
It's
the
also
thing
immune to a
is,
burn too. You got to consider that the Matcha Gotcha will not
yeah,
burn.
Blasto is just protected, and even if you switch in, who's resisting two liquidations? But we don't see that. We see the
Oh,
white
we
guard
do see the
to
wild
protect
card
from the Machagotch.
and potentially the water spout. Let's see if that blocks both. So he very very good play by Artemis. He is able to get his stung fish in safely as well. No damage taken at all. That Machagacha may have done some significant damage, followed by the water spout. Probably would have been a double KO, honestly.
Yeah, just really good is what the stance phase wants to do, because we have only 2 turns of Trick Room remaining, and we see the Reflect type.
That's interesting. He steals the water type from him. I wonder. I mean, maybe just to. I don't see I don't see the benefit in that. To
Yeah,
be completely honest.
yeah, and also now I think we're in a bad spot in regards to Trick Room, because we are Meganium on the field, which should be faster than the Rhyperior at least. So we are going
Yeah,
for the Mega, that's
Rhyperior.
for sure, to resist.
Rhyperior
Like,
might
oh,
have like an ice punch or something like that. Ooh, we do see a surf come from the
Stunfisk goes for
Stunfisk. Oh, and he
Surf.
gets the Rhyperior. One hit KO. Solar Beam charges up and hits Blastoise for another KO. Artemis is taking
Never
a lead
mind.
right here. We do see Trick Room end. We see the Espartha and Delphox come back out. We see the lead that the Pelipers wanted at the beginning. So we might see a revert to the original tactics.
It's a set play, Sam. Seems like copying the water type and having Surf in your move pool. It seems like it was planned from the beginning. And now we see the Protect on the Meganium, Psychic Terrain going
We saw
off, but
Psychic
Surf
Terrain, but
again.
we also saw Expanding Force come off of the Delphox first. So that makes me believe that we're about to see a Expanding Force barrage, and I don't see a Dark type on the opposing team. This could get ugly.
And also,
and especially with those speed boosts coming
because
up. Okay, we do see. I don't think it's gonna live though. Yeah, I think Artemis was trying to get the Araquanid in to stop for a wide guard, but the switch and just took a KO on it.
Yeah, but the problem now is with Lumina Crush dropping the special defense, who can survive this?
Come in, but in the wrong slot, in my opinion. I think that that it would have
Yes.
wanted to go into the Espartha slot.
Yeah, because now you're still slower, but you can play the speed tie and try to kill the Delphox, unless it's a Scarf one. If it's a Scarf Delphox, okay, the play makes sense.
The Espartha is going to hit before.
Yeah.
Before the Ditto.
Still not gonna kill. Not gonna kill the Ditto. If the Ditto is Scarf and faster than Delphox, it makes sense.
He does resist. Let's see if he's eject to return.
Oh, it's a eject button. That's not good. It's a eject button. He's out. So now he has to choose who gets to go on the field to take a
To take the
expanding
second
force.
expanding force. He does choose a ghost type who will take it a little bit well, but I don't think this is the play that Artemis
But
really
we see
wants.
the Trick Room come up, hopefully.
No,
Not.
chilling water
No, we
takes
don't.
gets a KO on the Delphox, so that's good. I thought, yeah, we do see Sylveon hit the field. It's threatening with Hyper Voice in Trick Room, so you've kind of got both edges here. You have the very speedy 2.5 times speed Espartha and the Sylveon blasting Hyper Voices at the end of the turn. So you're kind of in a sandwich right here.
Yeah, we try to see a predict of the
Let's see. Okay, the Ditto
Lumina
does come
Crush,
into
but it doesn't come.
the Ditto does go into the Espartha slot this time.
Yeah, but I think it's probably just too late, because how do you kill the Sylveon? And like the Sylveon now can just Hyper Voice and get two
you can
kills,
return back
basically.
you can hope for an expanding force, maybe get a crit on the Espartha, and then maybe hit the Sylveon with something. He might be able to clean this up. Okay, so he does protect. See the
Let's see,
expanding
maybe
force going
there's
to
a
Sylveon. It
way.
only does 25%.
Yeah, it's not
Synthesis
enough.
comes out on Meganium, so that might be able to. All right, Hyper Beam picks
Yeah,
up the KO on the Ditto.
and it's over.
I believe this is going to be a wrap here, but
This is
we'll
GG's
see.
because Lumina
Lumina
Crush